Hi there guys, I'm Nikhil from GreedyTech, and in this video I'll be showing you the most important tips and tricks for your Infinix Hot 7. By the way guys, even the Infinix Hot 7 Pro comes with pretty similar software and the same set of features, so the same video will even apply for the Infinix Hot 7 Pro. Now with that said, I want to first start off with navigation gestures. So to enable them you need to go to settings and then select system navigation. Now select gesture navigation. Now once you do that, you can swipe from the right side to go back and swipe from the left side for recent tabs and swipe from the center to go home. Now these are the same gestures that you can find even on the Samsung phones. Next, this phone also has something called mixed navigation, which is the same as the Pixel phones or the new navigation gesture that you can find on Android Pie, but it's not working really well. So I would suggest you to either stick with the keys or with the navigation gestures. So I'll just go with the keys for now. Now going on next, I will show you how you can use one-handed mode on this phone. So if you find this phone to be too large and if you want to use this phone single-handedly, this phone comes with one-handed move feature. And to access it, you need to go to the toggles and you have the toggle over here, one hand. And once you select it, screen size will shrink and now you can use your phone single-handedly. Now if you click this button over here, screen will shift to the left side, and if you click this button over here, it will shift to the right side. Now if you want to go to full screen, you need to click this button. Now you have full screen. Next, I'll show you a unique feature that's available on this phone that's called Smart Panel, and you can access it using this bar over here. Now these are your quick applications and these are your quick actions. Now Oppo calls it Smart Bar and this phone, that's Infinix, calls it Smart Panel. So once you click it, it just opens that application, and if you click the actions over here, it will perform the action. We can take a screenshot or we can even record the screen. So to record the screen, we can do that and just give it some permissions. And now video recording has started, and now you can stop it by clicking it over here. So that's video recording. Now you can also add new actions by just clicking that, or you can also add new applications to this list over here. Now this is a pretty unique feature, but I'm really not a fan of it. And now if you want to disable the Smart Panel, this is what you can do. Go to settings, then select Smart Panel and just disable it. Disable this toggle and the Smart Panel is removed. Now going on next, I'm going to show you how you can hide this notch over here. So for that, go to settings. Now select display, select notch area, and then select the second option. Once you do that, area near the notch is completely blacked out and the notch doesn't stick out too much right now. I'll just go back to the normal settings. Now going on next, if you want to use an OTG pendrive on this phone, it doesn't work right out of the box. For it to work, you need to go to settings, then select connected devices and make sure you enable this particular toggle. Once you do that, your phone will detect an OTG pendrive. Otherwise, it just won't do that. Now going on next, I'm going to show you how you can take a screenshot on your phone. So if you want to take a screenshot, just press the volume down and power button both at the same time, and your phone will take a screenshot. Now another way to take a screenshot is by using the 3-finger screenshot gesture. You can just swipe down using 3 fingers to take a screenshot. Now if for some reason if that gesture is not working for you, just go to settings, then select action and gesture, and just make sure this particular toggle is enabled. If it is enabled, you can then swipe down using 3 fingers to take a screenshot. Next, if you want to take a longer screenshot, this is what you need to do. First, take a regular screenshot. You can either use these buttons or the gesture. And once it is done, now click this button over here. Now the page will be scrolled automatically, and once it reaches the end, it will stop and give you a long screenshot. Or else you can touch in between to get a long screenshot. So that's the easiest way to get a long screenshot on this phone. Next, this one also has some pretty cool gestures. So to check them out, go to settings, then select action and gestures. First, we have tap to wake. So once you enable this feature, you can just double tap the screen when the phone is sleeping to wake it up. Now, if you're using face unlock feature, you just need to double tap the screen to wake it up. It sees your face and then unlocks the phone. It's a pretty cool way to unlock the phone. Next, we have music gesture. So once you enable it, this is a quick tutorial. You can swipe down on a blank area to play, swipe left to previous song, swipe right for next song, and swipe up for pause. You just need to do this for play, left side for previous song, swipe right for next song, and swipe up for pause. There's no music player running, so nothing's gonna work, but these are the music gestures. Next, we have flip to mute. Now once you enable this feature, every time you get a call, you can simply flip your phone like that to silence it. It's a pretty cool feature. By the way guys, I forgot to mention this. If you enable tapping wake, that's double tap to wake feature, you can simply double tap in an empty area on your home screen to lock your phone as well. So now you can just double tap the screen to wake it up, use face unlock to unlock the phone, and double tap in an empty area on your home screen to lock the phone as well. So it's a pretty cool feature. Now going on next, if you want to display the battery percentage on status bar, this is what you need to do. Go to settings, and once you're in settings, select battery lab and enable this toggle. Once you do that, you can see the battery percentage inside the battery icon. Now going on next, I'm going to show you how you can change your default launcher, default browser, default phone dialer and messaging application. For that, go to settings, then select apps and notification. Now select default apps. Now from this page, you can change your default browser to something like Google Chrome or Firefox or something else. You can also change your default gallery application, home app, that's your default launcher. You can also change your phone dialer app and SMS application. So this is something I would definitely recommend you to do. Now going on next, this phone has a lot of cool battery saving features. So for that, go to battery lab. Now select professional settings. Now the first one that I really suggest you to do is tweak with battery saver mode. Now this phone has a feature which automatically turns on battery saver mode when the phone reaches a certain battery percentage. So just turn it on and set the battery percentage. And once it reaches that particular battery percentage, battery saver will turn on automatically. So that's a pretty cool feature. Next, this phone also has a pretty unique feature called WhatsApp mode. So once you enable this feature, except for WhatsApp, all the other applications will not have access to internet in the background. Let's say you're using Facebook or Instagram. As long as you're using those applications, you can still use internet on those apps. You can check out the latest feeds and check out photos. But once you close them, except for WhatsApp, no other application will have access to internet. So this is a pretty cool feature and can save you a lot of battery life. I would definitely recommend you to turn it on for better battery life. Now with that said, if you're going to use apps like Facebook Messenger or Skype, if you enable it, those applications will not run in the background. So this feature is pretty great if you only use WhatsApp. Now going on next, this is your default launcher and it has some pretty cool gestures. You can do a swipe up gesture for app drawer and you can do a swipe down gesture for quick search. Now I don't like this particular gesture, and if you want to change it, it's pretty simple. Just long press in an empty area. Now click more settings and now select gesture settings. Now I'm going to change it to notification toggle. So slide down on launcher, notification bar, and once it is done, now I can do a swipe down gesture to pull down the notification bar. So that's pretty handy. Now going on next, this phone also gives you the feature to change the font. Very few phones offer that feature. So if you want to change the font on your phone, go to settings, then select display. Now select font style. Now you get 3 different font styles right out of the box, and if you want more, you can just go to your launcher and open X themes. This is the themes application, and using this application you can download extra themes and fonts as well. Just select discovery and select fonts, and now these are all the fonts that are available for you to download and apply on your phone. Just click it and select download to download the font. Once it is downloaded, you can click apply to apply the font. Next, I'm going to show you how you can record calls automatically on your phone. For that, open the phone dialer. Now click this button over here and just select the second option. Once you do that, calls will be recorded automatically on your phone. So that's pretty cool. Now going on next, this phone also has a dedicated night mode to help protect your eyes at night. It's called Eye Care. Once you enable it, it puts a warm tint on the screen, and you can also change the effect of the warm tint. It basically helps protect your eyes at night and helps you sleep faster at night as well. You can also schedule it to turn on and turn off automatically at a specific time or at sunrise and sunset. So that's pretty cool. Now going on next, if you're like me who hates notification sounds on this phone, we can even change the notification volume. Just press the volume keys and then click this button, and now you can see the notification volume. So that's how the phone sounds every time we get a notification, and I'm pretty annoyed with that, so I'm just gonna leave it at 0. So I still get the notifications without the notification sound. This is also one of my favorite features on this phone. Now for the final tip, I'm going to show you my most favorite feature on this phone. That's the freeze application, or the freeze feature. So you can access it on the default launcher. This is a freeze application. Now this is like a small box on your phone. You can add applications to it, and once you add them, all these applications are freezed. Like, these applications will not be allowed to run in the background or use mobile data in the background. Only when you open this application it will run. Otherwise it will stop running in the background and it won't consume your data or battery. So if there is any application that you use very rarely, just add it to the freezer app and it will give you much better battery life. So guys, these are the most important tips and tricks for your Infinix Hot 7 and even the Infinix Hot 7 Pro. If I missed out on anything important, do let me know by commenting below this video, and if you're planning to buy this phone or the Hot 7 Pro, use the link in the description. It always helps the channel. If you want us to make any specific video, tweet out to us with the hashtag AskGreedyTech on Twitter and we will try to make it as soon as possible. I'm Nikhil from GreedyTech signing off. Have a nice day.